We should be live. Let me make sure everything good. Mayans, we live? Yes, sir. Audio's good. Let me just turn my volume down on my phone so it don't play my voice in the background. Peace to all the guys and goddesses, kings and queens, empress and empresses, chiefs and chiefs, and priests of the motherfucking land. Y'all see the title. Y'all know what we're gonna talk about. I did do an Instagram live earlier. So to those who's not on my Instagram, go to my Instagram. My Instagram the same name as my YouTube name. I did a whole 55-minute little lecture. Technically speaking, I really didn't even have to go live today on YouTube. Because, I go live every Sunday, do a little drop, a little information drop. But I kind of did that already on Instagram today. But yeah, I talked about it earlier on my Instagram. I talked a little bit about 3-Eye Atlas. I just didn't get to go in depth into it how I did. Like how I'm finna do, tonight. I'm finna roll up some fire. I'm finna roll up some fire. I just fucking hit a button on my computer screen. Great. And we finna listen to some, I'm gonna just bump some music and shit as I roll up. I gotta start making this the ritual from now on. What we bumping? Artificial Genesis.
No, man, I don't want you, I'm a man, I do what I'm supposed to, Anybody could be a snake, just watch me close to. Hit the switch on the Glock like a Roku. Don't plug me, might have to smoke you. Yeah, I'm counting this green, fulfilling my dream. Had only go since I was 16. Do this with the spirit, I know what it mean. One man army, I don't need a team. Baby, you're not my type, Gotta go for what I like, Make my trend, don't fall for the hype. Yeah, they stab me in the back with no knife. 16 gotta change in my life. Living sin and I know it ain't right. Yeah, I'm tryna run up on the back road. Take off on one airplane mode. Yeah, she eat up the meat like Molina. Every time she hit with the same throw. Right into the cash like Usain Bolt. Feed our families, we all in the same boat. Never change up, all on the same code. All this shit in life I was made for. All you niggas fake like a synthesis. This an artificial genesis. Finish them up like sentences. I do this shit cause I'm meant for this. Nigga really getting sick of this. If it's a snake, I get rid of it. Internet shit, I ain't into it. She touching on me, we get intimate. If you start at the war, I'ma finish it. Came in numbers, but then I diminish it. If my energy low, I replenish it. Get shit done, I don't be wishing it.
I'm not gonna lie. I did not know that was the end of the song. I thought that song was longer than that. I'm thinking of another song.
Y'all niggas really think I was capping when I said I really do this rap shit, nigga.
Too hard for it to be.
What y'all know about this? Huh? I gotta go back to all my roots. I do this shit, I'm the truth. These niggas know I'm spitting fire, I'm in the booth, Sliding in that drop top coupe, On this bitch, I'm about to let it loose, Niggas can't fuck with me. Driving in that new whip, that bitch look like Bumblebee. Don't mistake my confidence for cockiness, don't humble me. If it ain't about knowledge or no money, don't you come to me. I'm back on that old school G shit. My third eye was closed, but now it's open, I can see shit. Chained up my people and told us we wouldn't be shit. Moved to the west, but a nigga still on that east shit. World so cold, well, it's time to turn up the heat, bitch. Deep in the ocean, big shark, not no sea fish. I spit knowledge on these tracks, my people need this. I'm a real nigga, it's in my blood, yeah, I believe this. These people cover up so much shit worse than Epstein. Better stand righteous right now, ain't no next time. I just know I gotta get right for the best time. I really stand on true code, come and test mine. I was down bad for so long, I gotta flex mine. I know a nigga really smart, I got the best mind. All in, or it's nothing, I'ma bet mine. Baby fine, then she thick, got them stretch lines. I'm in stretch marks, different type of soul on this earth, I left the best mark. Put a nigga straight up out of business like he Kmart. Smoke a nigga down like a J, I let the K spark. I'm a true poet, on these tracks a nigga make art. Look in the eyes, turn me to stone like Medusa. This big chopper, take your mind off your medulla. This big clip is stretched longer than a ruler. Light freezing, my heart stuck off in the cooler, Every day a nigga rap since he was 16. This shit you hear right now, I crafted over years, nigga. Now I'm working hard, I'm doing all these big things. When I step out in this world, I show no fear, nigga. Go to church if you pussy boys really scared, nigga. Every day I'm talking raw truth, I don't care, nigga. When you got this type of skin, life ain't fair, nigga. You take it far, well I'ma really take it there. Niggas can't fuck with me. Driving in that new whip, that bitch look like Bumblebee. Don't mistake my confidence for cockiness, don't humble me. If it ain't about knowledge or no money, don't you come to me. I'm back on that old school G shit. My third eye was closed, but now it's open, I can see shit. Chained up my people and told us we wouldn't be shit. Moved to the west, but a nigga still on that east shit.
Niggas can't fuck with me. Driving in that new whip, that bitch look like Bumblebee. Don't mistake my confidence for cockiness, don't humble me. If it ain't about knowledge or no money, don't you come to me. I'm back on that old school G shit. My third eye was closed, but now it's open, I can see shit. Chained up my people and told us we wouldn't be shit. Moved to the west, but a nigga still on that east shit.
Now that'd be that bitch. For that to be an old school beat, that's too fucking hard. We need beats like that in today's age. We need beats like that in today's age. We still going with the ritual. We vibing before we get into the lecture, y'all. Nigga, where the fuck? Hold on. Oh, here we go. It's my shit right here.
This shit like work, on God. Hung up the phone, no Lord, bro, cause he ain't trying to work. When you got this hustle, it'll let you know I'm coming from the dirt. I ain't trying to diss you, little bro, so don't be feeling hurt. I just got a different type of ethic, yeah, I'm so diverse. Anybody try to play with me, I'm peeling cabbages. My young niggas wild like Neanderthals, they straight savages. This Glock drop 30 like Steph Curry, that's what it's averaging. This bitch gave me the best top ever, her name was Madison. This is who I really am, this is who I came to be. This the shit that came to me. These niggas ain't fucking with me, niggas really lame to me. Tired of a bitch that fuck up shit that put the blame on me. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Slim a nigga down with this hammer like I'm Shao Kahn. Take a nigga soul in this bitch like I'm Quan Chi. Scorpion, get over here, I'm hitting them with hot heat. I passed the 9, then the 6 just put me top 3. I stand on point like the very top of pyramids. Different type of DNA, little nigga, you can't mirror this. Nigga, I'm a raw type of soul, that's that pure shit. Sick as fuck on God, little nigga, I swear you cannot cure this. If it ain't advice that help me grow, then I ain't hearing shit. Fuck, I need to be scared of another man, I ain't fearing shit. Up the spatula, I grill his steak, I be searing shit. Yeah, they finna cheer for this. Hung up the phone, no Lord, bro, cause he ain't trying to work. When you got this hustle, it let you know I'm coming from the dirt. I ain't tryna diss you, little bro, so don't be feeling hurt. I just got a different type of ethic, yeah, I'm so diverse. Anybody tryna play with me, I'm peeling cabbages. My young niggas wild like Neanderthals, they straight savages. This Glock drop 30 like Steph Curry, that's what it's averaging. This bitch gave me the best top ever, her name was Madison. Hung up the phone, no Lord, bro, cause he ain't tryna work. When you got this hustle, it let you know I'm coming from the dirt. I ain't tryna diss you, little bro, so don't be feeling hurt. I just got a different type of ethic, yeah, I'm so diverse. Anybody tryna play with me, I'm peeling cabbages. My young niggas wild like Neanderthals, they straight savages. This Glock drop 30 like Steph Curry, that's what it's averaging. This bitch gave me the best top ever, her name was Madison.
Fuck you mean, nigga? Oh my god, cuz that shit grease. That's grease right there. We got one more. We got one more. Then we gonna get into the lecture. That's grease right there though. That might be the best shit I ever made. I ain't gonna cap to you. That might be the best song I ever made. I got one more for y'all, bro. Big Scrap need to send that stupid flow back. I sent him a hard ass song. He need to send that bitch back. This that underground music right here. This that real underground music. Hey, Big Scrap. I don't know if you watching this nigga, but hurry up and finish this goddamn. No, let me chill. But hey though, for real though, finish this song, cuz I wanna drop this hoe. I know you finna go crazy on this bitch.
pull up, I get the damage, and I pull up, I get the slamming shit. I got the 30 on me, yeah, the slamming shit. We pulling up, little nigga peel cabbages. I'm pulling up with a whole lot of savages. Putting up 30, yeah, that's what I'm average. Don't need me a down, I'm fucking with averages. Double the bag. bag when we wrapping packages. Follow no niggas cause I'm always practicing how to make music cause I had to practice it. Got an AK and it's coming from Pakistan. Fuck do you mean? It's free Palestine. Step in the party, I fuck up the scene. Brother get geek when he pop him a beam. Not one of us, you is not with the team. Not one of us, you is not with the gang. Whole different life, you do not wanna hang. He tryna get out the hood like he came. Flipping that money and spin like Luke Gang. Brand new whip, yeah, I feel like Hussein. That boy is a snake, draconian reptilian. I come from the stars, I came out of Sirius. They say that I'm crazy, but I'm really serious. Seeking the knowledge, a nigga be curious.
Nah, that's it. I stopped rapping because that's an open verse right there for Lil Brody. I know he finna murder that hoe. I got one more though. I still got one more. It's some new shit. I hope YouTube don't ban me for this, bro. This song right here might get banned off my YouTube the moment I post it, bro. I'm gonna try to play this song. Hopefully YouTube don't strike this live, bro, when I play this shit. Cause the shit I said in this song, it's really two songs put together, my bad. It's two songs put together. The first song is called yeah. And then the second song is called Third Eye. And I'm really trying to get this, album out before December 19th, before supposedly 3 Eye Atlas supposed to be the closest to Earth on the 19th or whatever. I don't give a fuck. We already gonna get deep into this shit. We're here, right here. God damn, what the fuck?
Come on.
I don't know if y'all ready for this song, cuz it's like, bruh. I don't think niggas ready for this song, cuz YouTube might, I don't know. We gonna
come on. Rest in peace, Hitler, fuck a Jew. They don't know Israel took over in World War II. They gon' try to kill a nigga like me cause I tell the truth. Blowing up like 9/11, nigga, this is what I do. Rest in peace, Osama, nigga, he ain't blow up all them buildings. That was George Bush trying to hide all the money dealers. Y'all remember back then, nigga, money came up missing? Shit, in fact, nigga, I think it was like 3 trillion. That's a lot of money. If you think 9/11 was real, use a fucking dummy. Patriot Act stealing all our data, nigga. Yeah, they hunting. Now they trying to hit us with AI, but I call them big brother. Stand with God, nigga, I can't die. And I'm talking about the mother. Yeah, they trafficking these kids in these tunnels that go under. I don't gotta whistle blow, let it sound off like some thunder. Elite Jews worship Satan, so I know who they been under. I'm just trying to give you real knowledge, you ain't gotta wonder. You gon' understand the entire 2030 plan, nigga. Yeah, they trying to mix AI with the fucking man, nigga.
They gon', I ain't gonna lie, they gon' ban that song, cuz. They gon' ban this song, cuz. This shit probably just put a mark on my back. I ain't even gonna count. Yeah, I stole Playboy Party shit. I stole his shit.
Whoa.
Yep.
Whoa. You gotta open your third eye. 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 You gotta open your. You gotta open your. You gotta open your baby. Taking all the kids that come on a mission. I be trying to figure this shit out. What is this? I be trying to figure this out, nigga. What am I missing? Have you noticed every company logo is a symbol that's hidden? This is a code shit that I'm spitting. They doing blood magic on society. I got high, no need for sobriety. Everything they do is staged, so no, my nigga is not surprising me. This shit is jingly frying me. Every rapper in the industry gay. Every nigga gotta sign their soul and give it away. That's why I love the freedom I got with this music shit. I'm having my way. Why so many women coming up missing and they can't find no trace? Nigga, we got AI technology. There's no fucking way unless they in on it too. The industry gay. Every nigga gotta sign their soul and give it away. That's why I love the freedom I got with this music shit. I'm having my way. Why so many women coming up missing and they can't find no trace? Nigga, we got AI technology. There's no fucking way unless they in on it too. I'm talking to government. They got the technology but don't use it. It got me wondering. Most of the shit, all these other people won't even utter it. They take blood and organs for them clone purposes. Say eugenics is surfacing. They could put a price up on your soul if you let them purchase it. Talk to God up in my dreams, I was put on earth for this. They gon' try to throw slander on my name, but it won't work for shit. Like too precious, anything else, it ain't worth the shit.
Hey, what's that? What Playboy Master doing? Hold on, let me put the blend on it. Hey, that's that shit Playboy Master. No, though. Let's ask that question, though. See, my music, niggas. See, I got music like this for days. I gotta dumb my music down for some niggas. Cause, like, if I put this song out here, niggas gonna be like, what the fuck? What the fuck he mean, rest in peace, Hitler? What? Cause I know, I found out some secret history y'all niggas don't know about, dog. They don't know, and they don't know Israel took over in World War II. Do y'all not? People don't understand how important World War II was. Whoever won that war was gonna take over the world. Who the fuck won that war, nigga? United States and Israel, nigga. Come on. Why do you think Hitler wanted the way? Why do you think he wanted to get them niggas out the way? He knew what them niggas was gonna start doing when they took over shit. I think we let the wrong person win, gang. I'm gonna be real with you. I think we killed the wrong person. We killed the wrong person. Wait. We killed the right person, but let the wrong person win. There we go. I don't care what niggas say. 9/11. Osama didn't blow up them buildings. George Bush did that. Because all that money came up missing. And look at the nigga that went and bought. It was a nigga. I forgot his name. I was just watching a documentary on it the other day, bro. It was a nigga that bought the World Trade Center for $3.3 billion. A month before that shit happened. Then, right when 9/11 happened, him and his entire family happened to not be in the building that day when they usually is in there like it's a regular, because it was a regular day until them planes hit. And then when the shit did happen, this nigga turned around and won an insurance claim off those buildings for an extra billion. So he paid $3.3 billion for the buildings, but when that shit happened, he turned around and got $4.3 billion back in his pockets. Damn. These niggas playing with money like toys. Like, that shit crazy. Bro. That's what they did that shit. They wanted to holler on the money dealings. It was a lot of money being moved during the early 2000s. And you know, why you think all these random billionaires is popping out? It's niggas billionaires that ain't even known, nigga. And they be dealing with that shit. You don't even, yeah, we know Elon Musk. Yeah, we know Jeff Bezos. Yeah, we know all these niggas. But what about the niggas that we don't hear about? The names we don't know because they not celebrities. They not putting themselves out there. They just consistently moving that money around, doing crazy shit. You feel me? So, but end of that song, end of all that, right? We getting straight to 3i Atlas. I don't want to get too off topic when it come to other shit. Just know that song got a lot of shit in there, gang. Niggas think I can't spit that shit. I'ma spit that shit that's gonna have niggas quiet. They be like, damn, this nigga hard and he's talking that shit. Hold on. He said what? Why all these women coming up missing with no trace? Nigga, we got AI technology. There's no fucking way. Where these women going? Let me shut up, though. I'm talking too much. We gonna talk about some bullshit today. Hopefully, hopefully they don't bother me today with this shit, right? So, I was talking about 3i Atlas earlier today on my Instagram live. To those who ain't on my Instagram, go get over to my Instagram. It's the same name as my YouTube name, 2poeticoj. It's that simple. You can Google my name in my Instagram will pop up. What was I about to say? So I was talking about 3i Atlas on my Instagram earlier today, bro. And I was, you know, at first I was thinking like, yeah, this could be a comet. This could be a ship. This could, you know, this could be something. But then I had to sit back and think. I'm like, nah. Cause it was Khalid that brought it to my attention when he talked about the Atlas vertebrae. And he was like, just listen to it. 3 eyes, 3 eyes, 3 eye Atlas, third eye. The third eye is being activated, right? And notice this is 3. We had 2, 1 and 2. You had 1 eye, 2 eye, and then 3 eye Atlas. 3 eye Atlas is the third interstellar object that supposedly all these UFOs that's been coming in our shit. And it's the third interstellar. Anyways, third interstellar object that come through our shit. Peace Peace Restoration. He said, "Oh yeah, it's a good night. You already know, nigga. You already know, nigga. It's one of them nights, nigga." But you know, there we already had two other objects come before this one. One eye something, I think 2-eye Borisov, and then now 3-eye. No. Really, it's 4. Hold on, wait, hold on. We gotta Google this. Hold on, nigga, cause how many other 3-eye are there? Oh, okay. So it is 3. My bad, y'all. Hold on. So I'm gonna pull this up for y'all. Let me switch screens real quick. Google. So look, I got it right here. There are currently 3 known interstellar objects that have passed through our solar system. The first one was Oumuamua. The second one was Borisov in 2019. Let's do the year count. So 2017 to 2019, that's 2 years. And then 2019 to 2025, that's like 7 years, right? So 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 6 years, my bad. 6 years. I was one off. 2 plus 6, 8. Okay, anyways, my bad. I'm just trying to do some numerology, spiritual numerology and gematria here. But yeah, Oumuamua, Borisov, and Atlas. These were the big three that came through our solar system, right? So, you know, this one here is kind of like I said, you know, when Khalid broke down the code, basically, like the anatomy on this word, bro, it just opened up a whole different paradigm of research for me, basically, and internal research as well. You know, not just Googling shit all the time, just sitting with my soul and just seeing how my soul feel on the things that I've researched, and you know, basically self-reflected. I self-reflect on research. After I research some shit, nigga, I sit and think on that shit. Man, let me put this shit together some more. Like, can I go even deeper? But I believe 3-eye Atlas is a code, right? It's a code for example, like how COVID-19 was originally called coronavirus. We all know this. When it first came out, it was called coronavirus. And people started putting 2 and 2 together, like, oh, the sun has something called a corona. Maybe the sun doing something and niggas getting sick. It's like, oh no, we can't have niggas figuring out that we can't have them figuring out this top-notch information that we need to know. Y'all don't need to know shit. You just need to believe this a damn virus. That so happened. And they wanted to blame it on the Chinese folks because they wanted to say they originally said that it started in a wet market out of China. Maybe some infected bats, because you know a wet market is basically animals live. Well, not live animals. Sometimes they is live and they kill them right in front of you. You know, that's what they do out there in China. And they, you know, niggas eat bats. Niggas eat. You'd be surprised, bro. And you know that's according to their genetics. You know that's how they meant. That's how they meant to be. There's nothing wrong with that if that's their genetics. But they tried to put it on them folks and saying that, oh, it's from the wet markets and shit like that. Like, nah, them niggas got ancient. Don't play with my Asian folks. Them niggas know some traditions and shit, how to clean shit and keep shit. It's a reason why they more spiritual than the most spiritual people on the planet is them Chinese folks. Them niggas be over there doing Tai Chi. Them niggas be over there doing Reiki. Them niggas be over there doing acupuncture. Them niggas be over there opening the chakras. Where y'all think the chakras came from? The chakras came from the Hindus and shit, you know. But the Hindus and the Asians was real tight. So, you know, a lot of the shit that they was learning was the same shit anyways. They just called it different shits in their own different cultures and they different, you know, in their own respected tongues. So them Chinese folks, you know, them niggas spiritual than mama. Them niggas be breaking bricks and shit. Imagine if black people did that shit, nigga. We out there like the monks, nigga, meditating 30 days at a time. And nigga ain't ate nothing, ain't moved, ain't blinked, ain't nothing. Because we got that much control over our flesh. Like, what? Nigga, we'd be around this bitch like Superman, nigga. Oh, wait, I'm doing it wrong. We'd be around this bitch like Superman, nigga, in the sky, nigga. Fucking around with some shit like that. That's why they keep that shit away from us. They want us to think that shit corny, that shit fake, whatever. They try to get everything. Like, you gotta question certain shit. Like, damn, why y'all attack that shit so much? It seemed peaceful. If you look at something and it's your soul telling you otherwise, while 30 other people is saying this, like, oh, don't fuck, don't touch that. But then when you touch it, you find out something different. You feel me? You find out it's not what everybody said it to be. Like, sometimes you just gotta be like that. You gotta follow your own soul, bro. So, like I said, you know, they try to blame that shit on the Chinese people with the coronavirus shit, bro. And then they even further solidified it. They said it was made in, instead of a wet market, they turned around and changed their story and put it on CNN that it was made inside the lab. You know what? We here tonight. Let me go back and timestamp this shit for y'all. I timestamp I timestamp everything that be going through these years, nigga. The most significant shit. Hold on. Yup, look at this shit. This shit don't make no goddamn sense, nigga.
Will you, in front of this group, categorically say that the COVID-19 could not have occurred through serial passage in a laboratory?
I do not have any accounting of what the Chinese may have done, and I'm fully in favor of any further investigation of what went on in China. However,
till a few weeks ago, he was categorical in dismissing the theory that COVID-19 could have been made
Not convinced. This crazy.
in a Chinese lab. But now it appears that Dr. Anthony
I shouldn't be doing this. Y'all remember to those who've been around long enough with me on this channel, I don't think I should be doing this. Y'all remember the last times I done went live and talked about this goddamn virus and YouTube started attacking the shit out of me. Hopefully, you feel me, they don't.
Fauci, chief medical advisor to the US president and director of the US National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, may be having second thoughts.
I think that we should continue to investigate what went on in China until we find out, to the best of our ability, exactly what happened.
A recent report.
Hey, look, intelligence on 6 staff at Wuhan lab fuels debate on origin. You feel me? This is crazy work, my nigga. This is crazy work. So they tried to blame it on them folks. When in reality, it was the sun. Cause let's do this, right? Let's do this. Let's do it. I'm gonna do it today. Fuck it. I'm doing this today, right? We going deep today. Cause I gotta, you remember, this is a spiritual checkpoint. I gotta recap niggas. You feel me? So I got this right here, right? What are 19 symptoms? Vary but commonly include fever, cough, fatigue, sore throat, headache, muscle aches, congestion, and loss of taste and smell. Let's go to ARS, acute radiation syndrome, or aka radiation sickness. Nausea, vomiting, headache, fever, fatigue, sometimes a rash or mouth sores, appearing after hours to weeks after exposure. Manifest illness stage, hours, months, infection, bleeding, anemia, skin issues, hair loss, neurological issues at very high doses. You feel me? But the sun ain't kicked up into that gear yet. And it says flu-like symptoms, swollen lymph node. Like, these is the same fucking, literally the same. Oh my god, yo, what did these people get injected in them, bro? So let me bring my face back. Hopefully y'all seen that shit. I think y'all saw that shit. Yeah, y'all seen it, because I'm looking at my live on my phone. So when they named it that, they knew they fucked up when people start putting that 2 and 2 together. Niggas wasn't getting sick from shit but the sun. That's all it was. Because the sun is emitting different radioactive properties and ultraviolet properties. Ultraviolet is the only thing that can cut through DNA. It can alter UVC radiation. Ultraviolet class C radiation is high levels of ultraviolet radiation. High frequencies too, so they real Like the reason why UVC can't really make it to the Earth like that, or through the magnetic field like that, is because the simple fact it's a short but high frequency wavelength. The longer a wavelength is, the lower in frequency it is. The shorter the wavelength is, the higher in frequency it is. Anyways, that shit right there, right? UVC is a high penetrating short wavelength, high frequency wavelength. So it's short. It can't reach too far down. But the sun said, fuck that, nigga. Let me stretch my aura real quick. It did a what you would call an auric flex. You feel me? It's flexing its aura. So it just basically, its entire electromagnetic field just got way bigger. The sun, you gotta remember, the sun is also like, suns go through stages where they start off small and blue, but very powerful. Then they, get older and get bigger and turn more yellowish golden. And then they get even bigger, turning into an elder sun, what we know as red giants, the red Kachina. When you hear about the red Kachina, the blue Kachina, that's the red sun, the blue sun. The blue sun represents a baby sun. It's a new sun. This is going to be a new solar system. New life is going to develop here. And then you got red suns. These are old solar systems with an old sun that's about to explode at any minute and destroy that whole solar system and reset it. And our sun is an old sun. Our sun is not young. It's not young. So it's, as it gets older, it's only going to get more powerful. So, which is kind of strange. Usually when something get older, it get weaker. No. When the sun gets older, that bitch gets stronger until it turn into what you would call a supernova. And that's what the sun is getting stronger, so it's going to emit even more radiation. And that's what's happening on our planet right now. And they don't want to talk about that. They didn't think they thought this shit was going to happen millions and millions of years from now. Nah, nigga, we got born right at the time this shit finna start taking place with the sun, nigga. So, in the sun's poles just flipped like 1 or 2 years ago. And then the Earth's poles is currently flipping right now as we speak. But it's gonna take about a few more years until the flip is fully complete. So all this shit that's hitting the Earth from the sun ain't nothing but radiation sickness, and they don't want to tell niggas that the world is basically ending. It's just, I ain't gonna say the world is ending or the planet ending. Let me not say that. I don't wanna scare niggas out there. The world is changing. Put it like that. The world is changing. It's mutating. Things are going to be different. Life is going to be different. The environment is going to change. Nature is going to adapt and evolve to keep living amongst the earth with these new changes. That's all that's happening. The earth just reverting back to its old tropical self. And that's what, when that shit happened, they wanted to hurry up and, they also know that the sun is sending new light codes. They know that the electromagnetic field is weakening. So all these light codes are able to come in even further now and actually, hit them ones with the blue flame, the blue flames in them, or the all spark in them. You feel me? That's gonna spread that message out amongst society. Gotta hit that blunt real quick. Let me sip on a little bit of Hawaiian punch. My bad, Hawaiian punch. I really don't even like juice like that. I got some organic blueberry lemonade, but I got that shit in the freezer right now, so I'm just drinking that as a fucking substitute. But the sun is sending in these new light codes, and they know that the sun is changing everybody's DNA for the worse or for the better. Who knows? We'll see in due time. But they know for a fact the sun is changing everybody's DNA. And shit is finna start getting weird around this bitch. That's all I'm gonna say. And they want to keep that hidden from people. They don't want people to know that your DNA is actively been changing the past. When did this sun start really kicking in? It was really since the planetary alignment in 2021. Remember when all the planets aligned? It was really when that shit started. So since the past almost 5 years, nigga, because we in 2026. Next month? Well, not next month, really March. It's 2026, spring. But, our DNA has been changing for the past 3-4 years, bro. And I feel like I feel like it's not enough people talking about that. Like, yeah, we talking about all this shit. I'm glad everybody waking up catching on to certain shit. Yes, I'm glad that you found out about the Rothschilds. Yes, I'm glad you found out about the Rockefellers. I'm glad that you found out about the boys over there with the 6 point star. I mean, I already played the song at the beginning and shit, but y'all know what I'm talking about. I gotta keep it. I'm gonna slide some shit in there every now and then. You feel me? So y'all know what I'm talking about, but I can't just go at a neck like that because they gon' you feel me? We gotta move like assassins. Assassin Creed, nigga. We Assassin Creed with it, nigga. We put on the hood, we pop up. Nigga, go. Hey, Assassin Creed cold as hell, nigga. You run up, catch a nigga, he just standing there on guard. He don't even know you behind him. Nigga, you just walk up slow to him. Right in the back of his shit, took all his childhood memories. Give me that. Push him off the building, gone. They be like, damn, who killed him? Shit, we don't know. That's how we gotta be. So, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Them niggas over there though. You feel me? I'm glad niggas is catching on that them niggas is truly running the world. I'm glad niggas is finding out about the Simpson option, where if everybody start turning on them, they just gonna unleash nukes on the whole world. It's crazy. That's some crazy shit. Basically a global kamikaze. That's crazy. I swear to God, the eastern side of the world is crazy. I can't say I don't think no like America crazy, but I don't think nobody crazy like them other niggas. You gotta remember, Japanese had the kamikazes, the Iranian niggas, on Middle Eastern niggas got the jihads and shit. Russians got their own little like niggas over there be sued. I'm like, goddamn, what's up with this shit? America, the only niggas that don't do that shit, nigga. They go in and nigga, if I die, I die, nigga. Nigga, I'm gonna die fighting. I ain't finna die like no bitch with some bombs on me. I'm just saying, hey, but I'm glad that people was waking up. But it's time to go deeper, bro. Like, niggas is gonna call me crazy, right? Niggas think they just trying to use AI to take over the world. No, they're trying to use AI in transhumanism. Niggas don't know. I'm glad niggas is finding out about Jeffrey Epstein. But did you not know Jeffrey Epstein wasn't just trafficking children, but he's also was trying to genetically modify children, and adults as well, with things in technology. I'ma just say that, with things in technology. Jeffrey Epstein was very heavy into transhumanism. Elon Musk is very heavy into transhumanism. That's why he want to put that chip in your goddamn skull. All these niggas is into transhumanism. Why do they like merging niggas with shit? Why do they want to strip the humanity out of you? These is not people. I'ma just say that. You think they people because they got this. Nigga got some good skin, some hair. That hair real. Oh yeah, that's a real person. Let me touch that. Like, you think. Why do they want to take the human out of niggas? That don't sit right with my soul. I'm glad niggas is getting, but y'all gotta get deeper with this shit. That lets me know there's some extraterrestrial shit going on. The fuck? What you mean merge us with some technology? And the reason why they want to merge niggas with technology, call me crazy. They need intergalactic soldiers. I'm just saying, they need intergalactic super soldiers for a war that we have yet to comprehend. This war is bigger than any other war that you seeing on Earth right now. This war intergalactic, nigga. This trafficking ain't just earthly, nigga. This shit intergalactic. Let that sit with your soul. Think about it. This shit, trafficking is not alarm. That's not something you just instill. Like, a bird don't teach they baby birds how to go steal other baby birds. No. They don't do that. That's not something instilled in a nigga. That's not something a nigga just born with. That's what I'm trying to say. That's something you taught. You teach a nigga how to traffic somebody. So yeah, I think, how long has trafficking been going on? Because humans ain't just learning this shit. If we were so-called, let's keep it 3D. Let's go 3D right here. Let's take it down a notch. Because we up here, I'm all the way in 12D with this shit. Niggas talking about 5D. I'm 12D with it. Let me bring this shit back down to 3D for niggas. Okay. Let me put it like this. If we are humans, right? Niggas evolved from caves, spears, starting fires, learning how to make a fire and shit. Like, you know, I don't believe that. But we just keeping it 3D for the 3D thinking niggas, right? If we so-called that, when the fuck did this behavior come in where humans said, hey, I'm gonna take you against your will. I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm gonna do some things to you whether you like it or not. When did that behavior come in? I'm really, like, we gotta ask, come on, man, we gotta get cosmic with this shit. We big, we are, I ain't gonna say we bigger than this, because the shit bigger than us. Let me get that correct. But, like, we're more than this. Put it like that, bro. We're more than this. Come on. Niggas ain't just reduced to this. Y'all know what I mean. Niggas ain't just reduced to an NPC gang. Come on now. When did that behavior come in? You gotta ask, when did niggas say, hey, I'm finna start trafficking my own species, nigga? We never did that shit. That shit was taught. It's a taught behavior. Put it like that. And it ain't my people doing it. Let's get that correct too. I mean, I guess we could count. We can't even count Diddy because none of the celebrities is human. That's a skin suit. I mean, we can't even count him. But like, I mean, I guess we could count one person. I guess we could count one person. I ain't gonna say his name though, because I don't feel like dealing with that little cult. But y'all know who I'm talking about. But like, let's just be real. The average person in the hood ain't got no money to do that shit. The average, hell, even some of the average Joes, Caucasoids in your suburban neighborhoods don't even got the money to move like that. There's something going on that I think this shit scarier than what niggas think it is. So trafficking is not something we was born with. We humans, you don't do that. You got something called morals and ethics. That shit don't sit right with your soul. Try to imagine yourself kidnapping somebody against their will. They crying. Please don't hurt me. Please. 12-year-old child, 8-year-old child, 21-year-old woman, 19-year-old girl, 17-year-old boy or man. We can say man, boy, or just teen, little nigga, young man, 20-year-old man. You couldn't do that shit. I couldn't do that shit. I wouldn't even have a stomach to do that shit. That lets you know you human. If you can kidnap somebody against their will and do grievous things to them, you're not human. I don't care what a nigga say. So like I said, it's beings that came to Earth, been on Earth, been around Earth for a long time. They know who we are. That's why they suppress the fuck out my people, because we Titans. We Atlantic Titans. But they suppress the fuck out of us, stripped us of all our abilities and our knowledge of these abilities, and use it for themselves to further keep us in slumber. Like, that's what's happening. But these beings, that's what I'm saying. When we start going, now I'm going to the 12D. For the niggas that's still in 3D thinking, I'm sorry, you might leave the channel, you might leave the live stream, I don't care. You feel me? But when I start mentioning draconian I mean, now everybody talk about reptilians. I can kind of slide reptilians around now. You feel me? I can kind of slide that shit around now. Because niggas do believe there is something here. Niggas really do believe there's something here that's been running our shit. We been taken over. You gotta think about it. If there's anything hostile out there, you wouldn't even know if it took you over. That's what happened to us. Niggas think aliens just gonna come up and destroy shit. No, the fuck they don't. That's barbaric activities. Think about that. That's niggas just pull up and like, oh yeah, we don't like these niggas. We hostile as fuck. Let's blow this whole planet up. Fuck no. These niggas is intelligent. They like, these niggas could be used as an energy source. These niggas learned this. We could take that from them. We could make a deal with them to do this and take over their planet. Send some of ours down to infiltrate them. Da 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 da. They'll never know it. Now we got full control over their whole thing. Blah 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 blah. They don't even know what's going on. We taking their spiritual energy. They don't even know about the spiritual hyperspace energy. So we extracting them of all that. They wonder why they tired every day. They wondering why they feeling like life is the same shit on repeat cycle. Da 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 da. You feel me? Niggas is what they call it, zoocosis. Cause we in a cage, nigga. We in a big ass cage. Energetic cage. But yeah, that's how they would go about it. They'll start thinking of a million different ways on how they can make a benefit off your ass without you knowing. That's how the motherfuckers move. Ain't no species out here barbaric, nigga. The only barbaric motherfuckers ain't us. Just keeping it a $1.50. Ain't nothing barbaric in the cosmos, nigga. Everything is intelligent. So when you dealing with something that's hostile but also intelligent, rule number 1: never underestimate your enemy. So when I start going there, I start losing. I might start losing niggas. Niggas, that's why I said the AI shit. This now leads me into the 3-Eye Atlas shit. Because they pushing this 3-Eye Atlas shit on you. They want you to believe in aliens now because they finna roll this shit out. They finna disclose shit. They finna introduce these motherfuckers to you. But they need you in fear first. So they finna cause a lot of chaos and calamity. They need niggas in fear. They need niggas distraught. So that way when they roll these niggas out, they gonna make them seem like saviors. Or this is where you get nasty at, right? You got the other end of the coin. Time is up. What I mean by time is up, we have reached a stage where the veil is already and a forms is going to be revealed to us. Whether they want to roll it out slow, it's going to forcefully happen. Hold on, I'm trying to turn my headphones back on. Niggas gonna wake up one day, right? You got the other end of the coin. Niggas wake up one day. We turn on Instagram. We turn on YouTube or the news. And we seeing reptilian motherfuckers. We like, what the fuck? Motherfucker on the news talking. They don't even, it's like the movie They Live. Remember in They Live? Remember at the end of the movie, when they destroyed the satellite that was blocking people's brains from receiving the proper light. Because they was bending the light to where the aliens could like, it wasn't even shape-shifting. It was just using frequencies to bend the light a certain way in people's eyes where these things would appear just like them. They're like, oh, that's a human. But they had them shades. When niggas put them shades on, they like, what the fuck is that? And then at the end, when the niggas destroyed the satellite, forms was revealed. Everybody was like, what the fuck is that on TV? Shorty was laying in bed. She was looking at that nigga. He like, what? She started screaming, got up out of there. You don't even. Let me. Ooh, you two, you better not. You better not. As a matter of fact, I'll just pull up a picture of niggas. Y'all gotta watch the movie They Live. Classic, nigga. Hey, my peoples put me on, nigga. I don't know what y'all, my peoples put me on them hitters, nigga. Them gems, nigga. Hold on, where they at? Here we go. There we go. This movie right here. Go watch this, bro. Them niggas destroyed the tower. Everybody started to see their true form. And when they seen that they look like this, everybody started freaking the fuck out. That's what I mean by the other end of the coin. That could be happening right now. And 3-Eye Atlas is code for them. Like, hey, everybody third eyes gonna be forcefully open. They gonna see everything. Because of the energies, it's too much high frequency gamma energy entering the planet that is awakening niggas. Simply awakening niggas. That's all. When the sun peaks in power, we peak in power. Let's not forget that. When the sun peaks in power, we peak in power. Or we more say we peak in consciousness. Our consciousness expands. You feel me? And that's what the sun is doing. When the sun expands, our consciousness is. The sun did do this in 2012. It was expanding. And it said the mean ass solar flare, but CERN activated, and somehow we got missed. Somehow that solar flare missed us by 8 days. But the Mayans clearly predicted they clearly and perfectly predicted that the world was supposed to end in 2012. It was supposed to end in July, to be specific. 7. And that's a very powerful number. You feel me? 7 chakras. Your body is 70% water. The earth is 70% water. You got the 7 levels of heaven, and then you got the 7 levels of hell. Everything's 7, gang. It took God 7 days to complete the entire earth, moon, sun, all that shit in Genesis. 7, you see 7 associated with the casinos for luck. 777 jackpot. You feel me? That's a very powerful number. But niggas was supposed to basically get clapped by a solar flare. It wasn't gonna kill us though. It wasn't gonna kill us. When they said the world was gonna end, they didn't say that like niggas was just gonna get wiped out. They didn't say human existence was gonna be erased. They just said when they said the world was gonna end, they were when we talk about worlds, we niggas throw the words around all kind of ways. It's a difference between a world ending and a planet ending. A world is a reality. We live in a reality. That's the word I usually like to use, but a world is a reality. A planet is something we live it on. Now, if the planets start ending, hey, it ain't nothing we can do about that goddamn shit. But they were saying the world was gonna end, and by the world, they was talking about all this technology. The sun was finna wipe out AI before AI even became AI. The shit we seeing now. But hold on, Captain Saberho pulls up. CERN. They said, let's crank this bitch up. July 4th. I thought it was July 8th, but it was July 4th. July 4th. They activated in 2012, and somehow miraculously, this big ass solar flare. I'm talking about it was like this. Like this. On a cosmic scale, it's still big, but like, nigga, if you like a celestial titan, this shit like this, nigga, ain't that much. It missed us by 8 days. 8 days. If we would have got hit with that, we would have never had none of this. We would have never had no computers. We would have never got the PS4, PS3, PS5. I'm going all everywhere. We would have never got the Wii. We would have never got the iPhones. We would have never got the MacBooks. That's how far back we would have been sent. Technology would have been fried, and the sun is in that same energy again. That bitch, let me not say that bitch. The sun doubling back. Father, my bad. Excuse me, father, son. The sun doubling back. Big Daddy doubling back. Pause. Hold on. Oh yeah. Hey, hold on. Let me take a sip on that, man. Let me sip some. Man, hold on. Let me quench my thirst. Pause. But nigga, the sun doubling back with that same energy, just like in 2012. And that's what got them concerned as well. Because if we get hit with a Carrington event, because we did actually get hit with a solar flare, but it wasn't really like major. We got hit with the solar flare that we was supposed to get hit with in 2012. We did get hit with one of those in 1859, but technology we didn't have tech like this then. All niggas had was telegraphs and shit. But they say that shit was so strong that that shit literally sent electric shocks through the telegraphs. So if any nigga that was using like a telegraph phone or whatever the case may be, that shit shocked the fuck out of them. They was like, damn. And niggas said they seen aurora borealis all the way down in the Caribbeans. This shit finna get greased. Imagine that. I'm talking about any day this could happen now. We just wake up, power out. Everybody go outside. You seeing green and red swirls in the sky. You like, what the fuck? That's when you gonna know we got hit with some shit. There you go. Hey, if we wake up one day and the powers have nothing work, your car won't start, your phone won't turn on. I'm talking about nothing. Anything electrical won't work. When we wake up and that shit happens, and you look in the sky and you see green swirl, you see the aurora borealis in the sky, but your ass live in Florida, or your ass live in Southern California or Arizona or Mexico, Just know we got hit. Just know we got hit with the craziest solar flare. And think about it. That radiation finna hit so strong. Some niggas is gonna get sick on the spot. Some niggas gonna vomit on the spot because it's gonna. That's how much radiation is gonna be amongst the planet. So that's another thing they're afraid of right now. But the sun is any moment now we can get hit with a Carrington event, like we supposed to. No internet, no YouTube, and you gotta remember, niggas ain't gonna be able to live without. Some niggas can't live without the internet. Some niggas ain't gonna be able to live without shit. You feel me? Like niggas addicted to them phones, and niggas don't know how to sit in nature and just chill. And niggas don't know how to sit in nature and just think all day. Use your imagination, explore. You feel me? Skywatch. Look at stargaze. You feel me? Nigga, read a book. Cause when the power go out, hey, you still gonna have some books, nigga. And guess what else? You gonna have people. We gonna have no choice but to socialize and shit. But that's gonna come at a cost too, though. Cause the world gonna end, nigga. If everything electrical is cooked, food gonna run short. Water not gonna work. Don't let it get too cold in the winter or too hot in the summer when that shit happen. It's really gonna be around the summer. So imagine we ain't got no power, no cooling during summer, no AC. Some niggas can't live with. They gonna be at their house. They gonna be at their house. Pass me the. I need the ice. Meanwhile, nigga like me, man, what? Nigga, y'all ever slept in your granddaddy crib, nigga, or your grandmama crib, nigga? On a hot summer night, nigga, no AC, nigga. They don't even use the AC. Niggas got ceiling fans. Man, you and that bitch sleeping. Man, fuck you and that bitch sleeping like a G. Fuck it. Just open the windows. It'll create a little circulation. You feel me? What? I love summer. I ain't gonna cat to you. Hey, it be hot than a motherfucker. I know it do. It's supposed to be hot for you. Notice nobody gets sick during summer. I mean, people, yeah, you got certain people that still catch certain shit, but most of human society doesn't get sick during the summer because it be too hot. Most viruses can't thrive in the heat. And you sweat a lot during summer. So when you sweating, you every day you constantly detoxing. Your body removing all these pathogens, viruses, and heavy metals and dirts and cellular waste. So all that shit is happening. That's why niggas get less sick. But winter, it's cold. Viruses is more prone to surviving more. This is why every flu season is around what? December, January, February, the cold seasons. Because they know that shit thrive longer. And they know people don't sweat as much, the sun ain't out as much. And when the sun ain't out as much, you getting less serotonin, melatonin levels, which leads to depression and shit like that, anxiety. Which is just, further negating your frequency because they want you to be at dis-ease. They want to dis-ease your put your frequency in disorder, which creates dis-ease on your spirit and your flesh. And when it's cold, you're not sweating, so you're not detoxing how you supposed to be. So you really holding in a lot of this shit. That's why it's good to take when you during winter, take as many baths y'all can, hot baths, and sweat shit out. You feel me? Just on the regular, or hot showers and sweat shit out on the regular, because you're not gonna be detoxing as much unless you doing other means like herbs, fasting, eating certain vegetables and fruits, intaking certain teas. When you doing that, boom, yeah, you still getting your detox on how you supposed to. But overall, winter is like, it's a negative frequency, bro. And if you notice, everything dies during winter. The flowers, the trees, the grass. Well, I mean, the grass still be around. Certain trees do still be around, like pine trees and shit. But everything else beautiful though, like pine tree. Man, let me not pine trees. I love you, nature. I love you, pine tree. But come on now, you ain't hitting like these other trees that got blue flowers growing on it. How the fuck this tree got blue flowers? Like, that should be beautiful as hell. You ain't like this magnolia tree right here with the magnolia. Yeah, I think it's a magnolia tree. I think I might be tripping, but Or them Japanese trees with the blossoms. Them bitches be pretty as hell. So, you know, like shit like that, yeah. We love the colors. That's high vibrational frequencies that you're seeing. The flowers. Uh insects. You don't see not a I mean, you see certain insects during winter, I guess. But when it's cold as shit, you don't see nothing else. You ain't see no dragonflies, you ain't see no butterflies. You barely seeing moths. I mean, I don't give a fuck about mosquitoes. Keep them bitches gone. Keep them bitches gone. Flies, keep them gone too. Flies do be around, they go into a catatonic state. Um, but all the the pretty insects though, you don't see no wasps, you don't see no spiders, you don't see nothing. Squirrels, animals gone. It depends on where you live though. It depends on where you live. If you somewhere where like it don't snow and get too cold, it get cold, but it don't get too cold at like the south. I mean, yeah, of course you're gonna still see some wildlife on certain days when it get warm because they gonna pop out like shit, nigga. Let me get some food before it get cold again. But up north though, when it's snowing shit, nigga, that shit depressing. I'm sorry, that shit depressing. You might see some deer and some elk, nigga. That's what it is. But you gonna see some bears, nigga, too, and some cougars. And I ain't trying to play with them bitches. Yeah, they beautiful and shit, but I ain't playing with them. I respect them enough to let them just give them their space. That's that territory. That's their playing field. Um, but yeah, winter is not really a good one. And that's when they bring flu season come around every time, around that time. And then but we in that time where AI, they're trying to hurry up and birth AGI. They gonna roll it out next year. They said 2027. It was some nigga. I think it was one of the niggas that made Chat GPT or some shit like that. But he made a whole little booklet. I wouldn't say book, but like paper. Or I guess you could say a book, but like his own little feeling about AI and how he said the birth of super AI, super intelligence, AGI, artificial general intelligence, will come in 2027. Fuck that. Scratch your shit, nigga. Put 2026. They putting that next year. We're gonna see that next year. And look how fast it's coming. Pause. Pause, nigga. But look how fast AI is evolving, nigga. No, this shit coming next year, nigga. This shit coming next year. They putting this shit in the music. They trying to use AI music. Like, man, they fucking up everything, man. This shit really do piss me off though, cause like you taking the human out of everything. I don't fuck with that. I don't even want to say the human. I don't even want to say the human. But you taking the spirit and soul out of everything. You taking the joy out of shit. You taking the imagination out of shit. You taking the fun out of shit. You taking the creativeness out of shit. Like, stop. Please. You're ruining the world. You're making people more depressed. We don't want that AI shit. Keep it. Use that shit to cure cancer. Can y'all do that? They can do everything else but cure cancer. That shit crazy. They can do everything but cure cancer, nigga. It take $20 billion to end homelessness. We just sent 40 billion in America. Anyways, I ain't even get that. We just sent 40 billion to Argentina recently. We just sent 30 to Israel. We just sent 100 billion to Ukraine. Where's this money going? Where? Anyways. This AI shit is gotta get put to a halt, or it's gonna get out of control, and we gonna go to a turning point that's gonna be like, we gonna go past the point of no return. Put it like that, and that's why I feel like the sun cranking up. And I think, let me see if I can pull it. I hope I can pull this up. Let me see if I can pull it up, y'all. NASA. Come on, fuck with your boy. Please tell me y'all brought it back up. Cause the government back open. So I know y'all funding NASA again. So I know y'all open the joints. I know y'all open the joints back up. Show me something. I'm finna put y'all on. Y'all gotta. Niggas gonna read. Some niggas gonna see this shit and be like, what the fuck is he looking at? Nigga, I'm studying the planet, nigga. I got y'all. Hold on. Where my? Let me see. Oh, yes, sir. They brought it back up. Oh shit, nigga. This shit can make a grown man cry. No cap. Okay, so I got it up here. Yes. Hold on, let me look at this shit real quick. Can I play it? No, what did I do? Hold on, y'all. Okay. But can I play it though? Latest available. Here we go. Wait. Damn, it ain't doing nothing though. What's happened? What did they do to this shit? My bad, y'all. Hold on. Bear with me. Bear with me. I'm trying to see if this shit'll play, but it's not playing nothing. Data is stale. Oh no, they did shut it down. Fuck. I thought this shit was back up. Got myself. Damn. So look, y'all. I was gonna put y'all on. I thought they brought it back up, bro. They did. So this is the iswa.ccm.c.gsfc.nasa.gov. Basically integrated space weather app. That's the name of it. And this is the magnetosphere, solar winds. The solar winds going through our magnetosphere, and then the what is this one called? Oh, the magnetic lines. These are the magnetic lines of the magnetosphere. Basically, the magnetosphere is just the electromagnetic field of the Earth. And this right here is Earth, and then you got all this energy coming in. But if you look here at the top left, it says August 21st, 2025. I can't get any information past this. I can't. Let me see. Maybe. Hold on. Today is the 8th, right? Today is the 8th. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. No data. Wow. They don't want a nigga seeing shit up there. This crazy, gang. It's cool, though. Bro, this shit been going. You know how long this website been around? This shit been around for years. Bro, this shit says SWFM 2011. This shit been around for a decade and some change, nigga. And they just now shutting it down. Come on. Right when 3i Atlas pull up. Right when the sun crank up. That's some crazy work. So, time is up. We might see some beings be revealed. 3i Atlas. Your third eye's being open. Those whose third eyes was damaged is being healed. Those third eyes was blocked off, aka calcified, is being uncalcified and or unblocked. And those whose third eyes was already open and active, yours is being it's just being upgraded. That's all. It's like a PS4 update or a PS5 update. You know how you get on the game and they be like, oh, your shit need to update real quick. That's what's happening. That's code for them. I believe that's code for them. In theory. Do your own research. Don't just take what I say or anybody else. Do your own research. But in theory, I could, the same way they did this shit with the CV-19, they said coronavirus, that was code for them talking about the sun activating. The sun been tweaking since. So now they talking about 3i Atlas. I think this code for some other shit. They talking about all 3 eyes. Oh, everybody, a lot of people, a lot of people's 3 eyes are going to be activated. They're going to be able to see what we look like. Not only that, the sun turning up. It might shut down the entire grid. Our plans might not go as we want to. They might not get to do that New World Order shit. Yeah, they want to put chips in niggas and all that, but they might not get the chance to. Nature decide that shit. God decide that shit. And I ain't talking about the one in the Bible. Get back, please. Christian's like, oh, you talking about God? Get back. the God I believe in. I put my faith in. My God is different from y'all's. To those who are religious out there. But they don't decide that shit. They not gonna take the human out of niggas. They not finna put a chip in your brain and now you getting ads about Febreze in your sleep at 3 a.m. We not doing that. No. I don't think nobody would approve of that. Anybody with 2 functioning brain cells with a perfectly connected axon track. They wouldn't do that shit, bro. They not doing that shit. Ain't nobody putting no chip in nothing. You not forcing me neither. If you gonna force me, nigga, I'm getting myself up out of here. I'm gonna be $150 with you. You not putting nothing. Nigga, old fashioned, how them samurais do it? They take that blade out of here, nigga. You not mixing me with nothing. Nigga, I'm jumping in the ocean, whatever I gotta do to keep that shit away from me. This shit bigger than the flesh. This shit spiritual. Don't give in to that shit, y'all. I don't care how bad shit get. I don't care if they starve niggas out. I don't care if they excuse me. I don't care if they starve niggas out. I don't care if they turn on loud frequencies that make your brain ring non-stop and you can't hear that. I don't give a fuck. You better be like them soldiers in the military. You better be like them soldiers in the military, nigga, that's trained they trained to go through any type of torture, nigga, to not give in. I don't care if these niggas start spraying the air with fucking nitrous oxide. I don't care if they start fucking. I don't give a fuck what they do. Don't give in. Don't get no chip in your brain. No, none of that shit. Because that's what's coming. The FDA already approved Elon Musk Neuralink. When the FDA approves some shit, that means it's going to be mass produced. A lot of your Walmarts is going to be turned into these centers. Let's just say that you can go to. Because they going, like I said, they're going to do whatever they can to starve the real ones out. Not only that, get ready. Because since a lot of the blood is fucked up on the planet now, because these niggas wanted to pull a fucking scheme and get niggas with some shit that niggas don't even know what it is, they're going to start hunting niggas that's unbuyouts. They ain't get the buyouts. The people that's unbuyout, the people that didn't get them, they gonna start looking for us. They not doing it now, yeah, but y'all don't see it. You don't see it. They put it under your nose. Because YouTube is now, they rolling out this something called identification, where like YouTube ID or some shit. Like you gonna have to basically identify yourself to actually be on YouTube. If you're not, like, basically they say it's to eliminate shit with kids, you know, seeing shit on YouTube and, you know, explicit YouTube videos that they ain't really supposed to see. I'm not saying they seeing crazy shit on YouTube. You can't put nothing crazy on YouTube because they gonna get that shit up out of there. But I'm just saying, like, you know, it might be a nude scene in a video game. You see what I'm saying? Little kid watching this, one person play this video game and it's a nude scene in that bitch. God of War, some shit. Nigga clap it. You like, okay, yeah. You see what I'm saying? So, like, you know, they throwing that in there, but they slowly sneaking in other shit. You feel me? So they can look at niggas more. Facebook just recently said that, and I need to do this shit myself. Facebook just said that they're going to use everybody's personal data for their Meta AI. And they say you can opt out if you want, but they're gonna use everybody's Meta. I think they're just gonna do it regardless. They just telling you that to give you a sense of relief. They're gonna do it regardless. But they're gonna Meta, and Meta is Facebook and Instagram. So anybody with Instagram and Facebook, Meta is going to take everybody's data and start using it for AI to learn people and be trained on how humans are. And AI can access shit, millions of shit, in just mere seconds, and already had that shit coded and know what to do. I don't know what these niggas planning, but be ready. But They said they finna, use everybody data for their AI. That's some crazy work. That's some crazy work. What else? Y'all see the ICE shit. Y'all see the ICE shit. These niggas going in the streets. They subtly doing this martial law. This is martial law. They're slowly rolling this shit in. I'm seeing this shit a mile away. I'm already thinking about skipping town, nigga. Go somewhere in the middle of nowhere where niggas can't find me, nigga. I'm finna be like that nigga, that one nigga that built that cabin in the wood, that one black. I be watching him on YouTube. That one, I think his name Yahusha, something on YouTube. He got a cabin in the woods, living good, nigga. I'm like, nigga, you just made me think of something. So, hey, anyways, y'all see the ICE shit? Yes, they getting people that's not supposed to be here. Damn, my mustache. I need to trim my shit. But yes, they is getting people that ain't supposed to be here out of here. But they're gonna slowly start looking at the Americans, nigga. It don't matter who you is. They gonna start looking at you and being like, yeah, it's time for y'all to start following a curfew. If y'all come outside y'all cribs past 10 p.m., we have the right to arrest you and probably beat the shit out of you and do whatever else. They ain't doing it now, but give it 2 more years. Give it 2 more years. They'll be doing it. And I probably won't be nowhere around when that shit happen. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna be nowhere around in the city for them to even keep me trapped in this motherfucker. Because that's what they're finna roll out. And then, like I said, as they got that, now boom, it's like, this is strategic military shit. Now that they already got shit military in the cities, they can keep niggas enclosed in that bitch because they already there. They ain't gotta go roll niggas out while niggas still leaving the cities like, oh, we gotta hurry to catch them before. No, we already here. Now they can close even further in on those who ain't got that. This is about to turn into a dystopian reality, bro. This is some Half-Life 2 shit. This is some really y'all need to go look at the game Half-Life 2. If you ain't played it, play it. If you got a PC. If you got a PC, play Half-Life 2. I promise you, that's where humanity is headed. No, actually, that's not where it's headed. Actually, it's already happening. Half-Life 2 is about a game, right? Where it's a military base in Black Mesa called Black Mesa in Dulce, New Mexico. AKA, there in real life, there is a base in Dulce, New Mexico. This is it was a dude named Phil Schneider. They tried to get him they got him up out of here and tried to wipe everything about him out of media, out the internet, everything. Because he came out, he was a scientist in that base with like level 4 clearance, I believe. Now I don't know. This is just you. Sometimes you just can't believe everybody. But that nigga did get clapped though. He did get killed right after the shit he started exposed. So I ain't gonna lie. Anytime a nigga get killed, I'm like, okay, now I know something was up. But he said he was in there. He seen Grays. Niggas got into a firefight. Military actually got to beefing with some Grays basically in the fucking base. And niggas got into a whole firefight in that bitch. And then a nigga, he said that he got shot. And he was missing fingers too. Because it was a video of him in doing a TED talk or whatever you want to call them shits. With people there. And he was showing how he was missing 2 fingers from his hand. Because he said he got hit with a gun by one of them niggas. And it wasn't no fucking gun that's from Earth, nigga. He got hit with some shit that melted his fingers off. And all he had was 2 nub fingers. So I don't know. You feel me? Could be true, could be fake. In my eyes, nigga got clapped. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna take his word. With all the shit that's going on, and the shit that's not, it don't seem far-fetched to me. With all the shit that's going on now. But y'all take that for your own word, do your own research on it. Google him. Phil Schneider. His last name ugly as hell. It's like SCHNEIDER. Phil Schneider. Or just type in Phil Dulce, New Mexico base. But the game Half-Life is about a military base called Black Mesa in Dulce, New Mexico, and it was messing with this crystal, this extraterrestrial crystal, and it was firing lasers into it, and they caused something called a resonance cascade. Basically, they opened a giant super portal between Earth and this alien dimension. And it wasn't really the aliens. It was aliens, 2 types of aliens that invaded Earth. One called Zen, and this was basically like a primitive ass planet. But this planet was Even though it was primitive, they fucking creatures, like their animals was way more apex than Earth animals, and they end up taking over Earth's ecosystem. Then you had a second extraterrestrial force, intelligent, way beyond humans, called the Combine. They felt this shit. This shit hit their radars. It's like, nigga, a portal open. Where this shit at? Earth. Awesome. Humans there, nigga. Cause the Combine, these niggas go from galaxy to galaxy, dimension to dimension, conquering planets, and anything that has living life on those planets, they take them, they merge them with technology, and use them for their own military force to go further, take over planets. I was like, holy fuck. I was like, what if that's what we could be living in right now? We just don't know it yet. We ain't got to that stage yet. You feel me? So that's what took place in there, and they was taking over humanity. They was turning them into what they would call combine soldiers. And these niggas was elite soldiers, military, bro. This how cold the Combine was, bro. When the Combine pulled up on Earth, didn't have no problem with Zen. They was able to kill them aliens. They had the weaponry for that. But when the Combine pulled up and the shit they had, they were able to take over Earth in 7. They were able to take over Earth in 7 hours. It's called the 7-hour war. Look it up. The game Half-Life. Type in 7-hour war. 7-hour war. They took over Earth in 7 hours. I was like, they made us surrender. They made us bitch out in 7 hours. And they had a nigga surrender called Dr. Bream. He sold us out to the Combine, basically. And he was like, yeah, don't kill us. We surrender. You can do whatever you need with us. And that's when all hell broke loose. But that's low key like where niggas is headed. You see what I'm saying? Dystopian reality. They had martial law in there in that game. You couldn't come out past a certain time. They started stripping food. Niggas had something called rations. You only get 1 food a day, nigga. And I hate I even gotta say it like that, because that's kind of like what the fuck it is. It's 1 food a day, nigga. 1 meal a day. That's it. And you don't get nothing else. You lucky if you find some shit in the trash. That's all I'm gonna say. That's how they gonna really pull this shit off. They gonna starve niggas out, and they gonna bring in this savior. This savior is gonna be like the Antichrist. The Antichrist is gonna look like very much every other human on the planet. It's gonna look like us. He's gonna come as his savior. That's how Dr. Breen was in the game. Come as his savior. He gonna like, oh yeah, I can save us. You feel me? I made a deal with these niggas. I made a surrender because we knew we couldn't beat them. We're working with them. These niggas intelligent. We can probably do some, not knowing we had a worse fate. Them niggas was finna turn all of us into technology and then go to the next planet, because that's what they do. They was an unstoppable force. There was nobody that could stop the well, it is, but I don't want to get too deep into that game. Y'all have to look into that game, but that's kind of how it is on this planet. Martial law's gonna take an effect. They gonna hunt us down. Those who ain't get them buyouts, they gonna be looking for us. And like I said, don't give in. The Antichrist gonna come in. That's what's really gonna roll that shit even further. Niggas gonna be like, oh yeah, the Christ has returned. No, it hasn't. It's not a man. It's not a physical being. But a lot of people gonna think it is. And that's gonna actually be the Antichrist, or the false prophet, or the false flag, the big false flag that's going, the final flag, the final boss type shit that's gonna take place. But with the 3-eye atlas, you got a bone in your body right here, and I don't know if a lot of y'all been having headaches. Let me know. But or I wouldn't even say headaches, but like strong pressure here that creates pressure throughout your head. You have a vertebrae right here called the atlas C1 vertebrae, or just type in atlas vertebrae and it's gonna pull it up. And this is the specific last piece of your spinal cord, or spinal, your bone. That 33 vertebrae, the last vertebrae that holds up your entire skull. Turn your neck this way, turn your neck that way, look up, look down. That's that. I mean, yeah, of course there's other parts, but this is really like right up in there. It's like in your neck, right there in that little denture part of your neck is where that's at. And there's energy that, remember, the Kundalini energy is rising on the planet. So there's energy. It's reached its peak. Consciousness has reached its peak and it's about to break through. You feel me? It's about to break through break through that last vertebrae. Remember when you break through all these lower chakras, because your 33 vertebrae is still associated with your lower chakras. When you break through that, now you get into the third eye chakra, the pineal gland. The pineal gland, whatever you want to call it. The pine cone gland. It's shaped like a pine cone. That's why they show you the Sumerian gods plucking pine cones in them out there in summer. With the Anunnaki gods, they were plucking pine cones. They were taking niggas' pineal glands. They were stripping niggas shit. Give me that. Them niggas no good neither. But we about to break into that. And we about to see a lot of things. A lot of shit gonna be hard to wrap your head around. No cap. I know the draconian reptilians, your grays, mixing niggas with shit, transhumanism, trying to use niggas for intergalactic warfare. I know that sound like a lot. I know intergalactic trafficking sounds like a lot. I mean, let's not forget niggas was getting abducted and coming up missing with no trace back in the 70s and shit. Niggas said they seen strange lights and niggas was missing. All them white folk, they'll come up, where them folk go? We don't know where they went. We don't know what they... And think of today how many people coming up missing. We don't, with no trace. Where the fuck are they going? You'd be surprised. And like I said, trafficking ain't just something we born with as humans. It's a learned, taught behavior. This means something here taught nigga shit. Say, hey, we need you to traffic a specific group of humans on the planet because they're gonna wake up, and we don't want to deal with that because they're gonna be too strong. We need y'all to keep them in slumber, not knowing we also gonna enslave you against your will, without you knowing, because we using you as puppets. Like they're using everybody as puppets. That's all they doing. They're using everybody as puppets, trafficking niggas. Just the only thing is we don't be trafficking niggas. We not the niggas that go around. We not the ones that enslave millions of niggas. My people ain't do that. You feel me? We ain't got the history of that. As a collective, we don't have the history of that. It's all everybody else that we gotta look at like, okay, y'all niggas just damn. You feel me? So this behavior is being taught and passed down to you. Then you got your 13 hybrid races, right? They say hybrid races. These ain't even hybrid races. These just people that make sacrifices to these things. You feel me? To these things to keep them fed, because these things eat. They crave flesh. These reptilians, as everybody talking about, yes, these things eat flesh. We have an apex predator. We do. But they taking niggas, specifically the black women and the black children are coming up missing at an alarming rate. They take it out, especially, and then out there in Africa too. You hear what they doing to them people in Sudan out there, bro? They killing so many people out there. They killing so many of them Africans out there, and they taking them babies. They ain't killing them babies. They taking them. They taking them to, you feel me? Vatican need that. Yeah, the Vatican need that. The royal family in Britain, they need that. Russia and them, they need that. They not playing no games out there. And they not playing no games out here. Israel and them. They need that. Same with the United States. Why so many of our kids and women coming up missing? What the fuck they doing with them? They eat them. And they doing rituals with their blood. Because they know the black woman's blood is magical. And they also have something called a womb. Which naturally keeps them in contact with the spiritual plane. The womb is the sacred waters. This is why every time a woman, before she gives birth, her water breaks. That's the sacred waters. So, they be using her blood for the craziest shit. And the kids, they feed off of. And they use them for also ritual abuse. What they would call satanic ritual abuse. But it's just you could just call it draconian ritual abuse, to be honest with you. Dracula. You feel me? There's some Dracula shit going on the planet, nigga. And we gotta put this shit to a stop. There's vampires running this bitch. And then you got fucking, I don't even know what the Grays. Okay, I don't know. That's a different subject. I ain't gonna get too deep in them. But them things do be running around because it's too much. It's too much about them niggas. They put it too much in the movies. There's too many niggas that don't capture shit. And ever since the Roswell incident, that's when they really started depicting them to you. But they depict them to you in a pop culture way, so that way you think it's fake. But after the Roswell incident is when they really started showing you what the Greys look like. They made it a pop culture thing. That's why you see the little gray alien with the big black eyes. That's the most famous one now. Because after the Roswell incident, it's like, oh, that's what these niggas look like? Shit. We finna make movies about you niggas and tell these niggas it's fake. So that way they don't be questioning us what the fuck going on. Because only we can know. And on top of that, the reptilians was already here before the Greys. The Greys got here in 1950. The reptilians been here since the dinosaur times, nigga. You might wonder, where did the dinosaurs go? You can call me crazy. Let's just say them niggas might have evolved into, they might have evolved just like we did, nigga. But not to be on bullshit, the Greys landed in 1950s, or they crash landed because them niggas didn't know how to maneuver in this magnetic field. They ain't never been here into a planet like this. But yeah, them niggas came here, boom, got fucked up. Then that's when you had President Eisenhower make a deal with them little niggas. Like, yeah, you can abduct some of our people for some of your technology. Yeah, let me get some of that. That shit look fire. What's that shit called? This shit called AI. You know how they depict them in the movie. This shit called AI. You feel me? AI. What is AI? Artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence. Yeah, we basically simulated your intelligence. What? Let me get that. All right, but we need some of your peoples. Shit. We don't give a fuck about them motherfuckers. Like, damn. And then next thing you know, niggas coming to mission left and right during the 50s, 60s, 70s. And then when technology got rolled out in 2000s, when niggas started getting cameras and shit, notice a lot of the sightings died down. For years, that shit died down. I say after the 50s, I say after like the 60s. After the 60s. That's when that shit really started to die down. And then niggas ain't hear about no abductions, no nothing ever since. And then John F. Kennedy found that out. John F. Kennedy was the president right after President Dwight Eisenhower. And when he found that out in them secret classified files, because you know he got the right to look at this shit, he was like, I'm finna tell everybody about this shit. You feel me? I don't know who the fuck Eisenhower was. That nigga don't even look real to me. But Kennedy, that was a real human being, nigga, with morals and ethics. And he was like, oh fuck no, we need to know this shit. These niggas need to. And he, you know, the last speech, the very last speech before his death that he gave, that was the speech that got him targeted. And the crazy part is, John F. Kennedy didn't even get sniped. The nigga in the front seat blasted his shit. That's the crazy part. The nigga in the front seat of the whip blasted it. Go back and watch the footage. Well, I don't think you can find it. But if you can't find the footage of that, go back and watch and zoom in on the whip. You're going to see a homie in the front seat. I think it's the driver, if I'm correct. You're going to see him in the front seat turn like this. Do his arm like this, but he going to keep his arm going to be like this, but it's going to be real low. And then right when he do that, you see his head, you see Kennedy, head go back like that. Because when he did get sniped, he got hit in the chest. The sniper was a fucking bad shot. He got hit in the chest. Sniper don't know how to hit a moving target. So the nigga in the front seat was there for safety measures. Plan B protocol, nigga. Backup plan. So that way if it double tap, nigga. Operation double tap. When the nigga, my phone just died, great. But when the sniper man, he like, boom, real quick. And then turned back like he was driving. Nobody did not know that shit for years. The only reason I found that shit out because I was watching some nigga, I think it was some nigga live stream, bro. I forgot who it was. But he was going in, he got the video and he was showing that shit. He zoomed in on how the nigga in the front seat. I was like, what? I was like, nah, this is crazy. So yeah, that's what he got smoked for, because he was finna reveal that shit. And they couldn't let that get out because they can't ruin Operation New World Order. They can't ruin Operation New World Order. They can't ruin Operation Project Bluebeam. They can't ruin none of that shit. Everything gotta be classified. Everything gotta be protocol. If it ain't protocol, nigga, you getting up out of here. They gonna get you up out of here. But now in today's age, we seeing sightings like the motherfucker. But the only reason we seeing sightings now, because these are other crafts coming from other places. Let's just say that they not interstellar crafts. These crafts are coming from other places, from this planet. That's the crazy part. We don't know what's in our ocean, and we don't know what the fuck is past Antarctica. Let's keep it a $150. We don't. So I'm gonna go with chest one. You feel me? That there's probably a bunch of other fucking civilizations out there that we don't know about, bro, that live differently. Simple. Because life don't give a fuck, nigga. Life gonna do what it wanna do. If niggas wanna breathe in, if niggas, think about it, right? We breathe in oxygen. If niggas wanna breathe in hydrogen, because that's how they develop, and life said, fuck it, this is what I wanna do, that's how it's gonna go down. Like, for example, trees breathe in our breath. We breathe out carbon dioxide. They like, give me, well, nah, y'all, some niggas, I ain't gonna do y'all like that. I was gonna say some of y'all breath be, let me keep it, hey, niggas breath be hot. I ain't gonna gap. We be like, oh shit. Trees might be like, damn, I don't know if I wanna breathe that. But nah, trees breathe in carbon dioxide. And we breathe in they breath. We breathe in tree breath. Trees breathe out oxygen. They breathe in carbon dioxide, then they breathe out oxygen, and they fart it out too, if trees do fart. So think of that. Life works differently, but them trees function. The motherfuckers live. They just live differently than us. Simple. Them hoes alive, but they live differently than us. So apply that on a planetary scale. Apply that on a solar system scale. Apply that on a galaxy scale. It might be all kinds of other life living differently, nigga. We be like, yeah, what you niggas breathe in? Did I breathe in iron? What? Yeah, it's like small iron molecules in our air that we breathe in there, and you know, that's just how we develop. We can't breathe y'all air on it. Like, you'd be surprised, bro. We don't know what's out there. But I am gonna go with chest one, that there's a lot of other shit out there that we probably don't know about. It's gotta be. It's too much out there. It's too much out there. It's too much on this planet that we see alone. That lets me know that there's too much out there going on. You feel me? For us to not think that, hey, we not the only niggas just roaming around this bitch. You feel me? So now that we seeing all these sightings and other crafts, these other crafts that we seeing, yes, it could be staged for Project Bluebeam, but I also believe that these is actually genuine drones. They could be drones. You feel me? Or these could be actual, you know, ancient civilization that's just coming to see what's going on, nigga. And what I mean by that, like an ancient civilization that was on a different part of the planet that we don't know about. Cause think of the movie Black Panther, and think of Wakanda, and they had them UFO ships in Wakanda. They was driving them bitches. They had a dome around their city that kept their shit invisible so nobody could find them. And they had the latest and greatest technology, vibranium. Think of something like that. That could actually be that's like the most realistic scenario on Earth. An ancient civilization that advanced to a point where they went to some other part of the planet. They like, nigga, we just finna chill over here. And we gonna see new life over there and see how it do. And then we gonna come check up on it later on. That sound like it's basically our parents. That sound like a more viable option. That sound like a more viable option. We don't know where the Mayans went. We don't know where the Egyptians went. Yeah, some niggas was wrapped up in mummy. We don't know where all of them went. Niggas gonna probably tell you wars and shit like that. You know, from the shit that they read and shit like that. But we just taking what they told us. Let me see them hieroglyphs myself and study them, bitch. Let me see them tablets myself and read this shit. Y'all got all them scrolls shit. Let me read that language. You feel me? And see what's going on. I don't give a fuck if I don't know what the fuck it's saying. I bet I figure out what it's saying after like 30 days of reading that shit. But we don't know where the Egyptians went. We don't know where the Mayans went. We don't know where the Atlanteans went. They say them niggas some. We don't know where nothing went. Them niggas could have got up out of here for all we know. And they sitting somewhere on a different part of the planet observing. They was probably observing from far, and now that they seeing this shit getting the way it's getting, they like, okay, we gotta pull up. We need to get a little closer. And now we seeing all this shit up in the skies. Cause notice, a lot of these crafts are coming out of the water. Why is that? They not coming from out the skies. A lot of these crafts are coming out the water, and then they go up in the skies, traveling the planet. And niggas see them and they think, oh, that motherfucker must have came from the sky. Nah, that motherfucker just going down. And when they get low, when you see them low, they basically scanning your local area in like a fucking 100-mile radius. They scanning your local area, and they not scanning your city. They not scanning the upper ground. They're scanning underground to see what's going on too. All these, yeah, I remember all these tunnels. So, my finger is. All these crafts been coming out the ocean. You had the 50 drones come out of a fucking ocean off the coast of New Jersey last year. Nigga said 50 drones came out the ocean. That's crazy. Anyways, but yeah, things is coming out the ocean, seeing what's going on, taking off in the sky. And then when you see them take off further up, like they going off in orbit, they not really going off in orbit. They just going higher up, so that because they finna get ready to go fast as hell across to the next part of the planet. Boom, come down, lower down, and then and you see them going at that speed. They be going like this. They be gone. You feel me? Gone. And I think I did do a live showing y'all one of them crafts that went towards the fucking sun, nigga. I was like, what the fuck? Like, where the hell going? I was like, damn, that bit, it moved so fast you could barely see it with the fucking on the camera. Fucking camera can only capture 60 frames per second. iPhone camera, some can probably capture 120, 140. I think 4K and shit like that. But mine, nigga, only 60 frames per second, nigga. That shit moving faster than that. So all these crafts been coming out the ocean, even with the CIA Congress shit. The hearings they've been having these meetings. They play it live on YouTube or on the news, live on the news on TVs and shit. You know, talking about this shit. And they showing video footage, and they always show Navy footage. It's never no military base. It's always naval footage or Air Force. The Air Force. It's always some Air Force footage, and it's always above the fucking ocean. It's around the ocean. And shit, they was capture one under the ocean going 500 knots. And I don't even know what 500 knots is. I think that's like shit, I don't know. Nigga, let me Google that real quick. That's that military speech. Hold on. $500 mph. They have no technology that can go that fast under a submarine. Not going that fast. They don't got nothing that can go that fast underwater. That motherfucker was casually traveling 500 miles per hour underwater. Letting them watch it. It can go faster than that. Boom. The sightings have peaked tremendously across the planet now. Niggas is captured. This is why they hurry up and rolling out AI, because everybody is capturing shit on TikTok. Niggas get, hey, they finna get ready to roll out a Vine app, a new Vine. It's gonna be called Divine. They not gonna have no AI generated content. So if you do see some shit, record it and put it on Divine when that shit come out. Because they gonna be able to recognize that it's not AI. So yeah, you know, niggas gotta understand. That nigga said test. Yeah, dog. Anyways, you trying to see if your shit gonna show up? But that's why they trying to hurry up and roll out this AI shit. Cause when people do start catching all this shit, it's gonna be hard to tell on the internet. Niggas not gonna know if it's AI or not. I'm like, damn, this shit might be AI. We don't know if it's AI. Niggas is mad now because we want to see some shit, but we don't want to be fooled if it's some AI generated shit. We don't want to be fooled. Most humans don't like being fooled. No human like being fooled, to be honest with you. That's just a natural instinct. Nobody like being fooled. So yeah. So that's why they hurry up and rolled that shit out right when these scientists just start peaking like a motherfucker. But guess what? We're gonna be able to see beyond the veil. We're gonna be able to see these shits with our own eyes. Some of these bitches just gonna be hovering in the sky. Some of them gonna be just casually gliding across your shit. You gonna hear some of them. You gonna be sleeping in your bed one night, hearing a loud ass hum in the sky. It ain't gonna sound like no helicopter, no plane, on that. You just gonna hear a loud ass magnetic hum. You gonna be like, what the fuck is that? Is that the motherfucker hovering over your neighborhood? You're just gonna start hearing them and seeing them and feeling them. And that is what 3-Eye Atlas is code. It's not no comet. It's not no spaceship. It's code for them to talk to each other, the elite of the elite, to let themselves know, hey, these niggas they third eyes finna be forcefully open. It's finna be forcefully open. And it ain't nothing we can do about it. So now we gotta roll out AI to the max. AGI. This shit, when I say AGI is gonna be, y'all gon', bro, I'm only 25, gang. I'm not that old, nigga. A lot of this shit I'm seeing, nigga, I'm like, nigga, this is something what I'm supposed to be seeing. You feel me? But when AGI come out, bro, that shit gonna make everybody feel like old people. That's how advanced it's gonna be. That shit gonna make everybody feel primitive. We gonna like, what the fuck is we dealing with? I just hope we don't get to that point, bro. I hope we don't get to that point like the Matrix or Terminator. I just hope it don't reach whatever dystopian is coming. I hope it don't get to that point. I hope we do have a solar flare and the grid just completely collapse so that this shit don't go no further. Cause they just gonna further strip they already making AI robots. They making female robots. Come on now, what you think niggas gonna do? They gonna buy them and be clapping on robots, bro. They gonna be making AI male robots, real flesh, all that shit. They gonna have a little, you feel me? Females gonna be buying that and be getting clapping the damn male because niggas is lonely and niggas have no morals and niggas have no ethics. Mm, mm, mm. 3-Eyes versus AI. That's all I'm gonna say. 3-Eyes versus AI. This shit. I don't even know. I ain't even got no more to say, y'all. I think I said enough tonight, gang. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I said enough tonight. Just know, in theory, this could be code for them talking amongst each other. And if we do start seeing shit that we wasn't seeing before, if we start seeing a motherfucker walking down the street and they shit just start to fucking change, you blink 1 second they look like a human and you blink in the next second they look like something that you ain't never seen before. All I can say is, nigga, just don't freak out. Don't freak out. Nigga, just end the day and go home. And call up whoever you can call up your peoples. Be like, nigga, y'all seen this shit? I'm saying, yeah, we seen this shit. Hey, we need to get together, nigga, so we know who is who around this bitch, cause that's what it's gonna come to. And then they gonna hurry up and disclose. You're like, oh yeah, we're friendly. Oh no, we don't. Da 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 da. Meanwhile, they've been taking our kids this whole time and doing the most grievous things to them. I don't believe in no rapture. I don't believe in no mothership coming to pick nobody up. I don't believe niggas is just gonna happily, gracefully, peacefully leave this bitch and transcend to a different dimension. I think, no, it's not like that. No, nobody going nowhere. You gonna painfully deal with this shit and accept this shit spiritually and physically. Nobody leaving nowhere. If anybody was to get raptured off this planet, would be the innocent women and children and some men that's been locked away for sex trafficking, organ harvesting, and labor, forced slavery labor for years on end. Some was work from kids all the way to adults. Things done to them all the way to adults. Some didn't even get to make it because they got sacrificed. Them gonna be the ones that go somewhere before anybody on this planet. Nobody, I'm talking about nobody is going nowhere except them people. If anybody was to go anywhere, it would be them people. It would be the kids, the innocent kids, and even the innocent kids right now that we got around us that's not been kidnapped. You feel me? Gone too, because they innocent and they still being subjected to a lot of bullshit even in this world. Even if they not being kidnapped, they being subjected to all this shit. Internet, social media, porn, all kind of shit. They teaching transgender in school. Kids how to be a transgender. Like, come on now. That's Baphomet energy. Get away from them babies with that, man. Let them let the imaginations run about superheroes, superpowers. What is that bug? You feel me? Why is the sky blue? Why is the sun yellow? Them type of questions. They don't need, man, I don't know, man. People don't talk about it enough. But I'm gonna be the nigga that can further keep pushing this shit until I die, cuz I'm gonna keep speaking out for those who can't even talk. Who can't even voice their pain, nigga. Who can't even voice what they going through. Cause they know where to be found. And nobody trying to look for them. I'm gonna be that nigga that's gonna keep pushing that shit. Fuck all this other shit. Men and women don't want to get along. Fuck it, nigga. I don't give a fuck. That shit'll fix itself. Niggas talking about, oh, you got these wars going on. I don't give a fuck. All the Rothschilds. I really don't even care about that no more. You feel me? Glad niggas waking up to it though. We can still talk, keep promoting that or whatever. Let's get deeper. Let's get deeper. Frazzle drip. Do y'all know what that is? I don't think niggas know what frazzle drip is. If y'all remember the OG 2016, 14, 16 internet, WikiLeaks, 4chan and shit like that, frazzle drip. Hillary Clinton, there was a leak. Remember about them emails when Trump and Hillary was going, for president in 2015. And it was some emails that Hillary had that kind of fucked her run up that Donald Trump managed to expose. And supposedly in one of those emails, there was a video called Frazzle Drip. This legends. This is a legend right here amongst the conspiracy theory streets, nigga. If you don't know about Frazzle Drip, y'all know how deep this shit get. This shit get disgusting. You got something called spirit cooking. This is being done to children. Frazzle Drip, but Hillary Clinton, there's a supposed video in those emails where she cuts off a child's face and wears it, and while the child is alive. Now, I never seen the video. They said it used to be a video. There was a video, but it got scrubbed off the internet. Nobody can find it no more. But it was around during that time though, when niggas managed to get their hands on shit. And I think this was around the time Anonymous was still big too, the little hacker group. So them niggas be hacking shit and leaking shit too. And you got whistleblowers and all that kind of shit. So, and then you got something called spirit cooking. Google that. Disgusting shit. You was a kid at one point, man. Be grateful where you at right now. You on your couch, be grateful you on that motherfucker. You laying in your bed watching me, be grateful you in that motherfucker right now, boy. Be grateful you at where you at, bro. Even if you still, you still young, you still can get snatched up at any minute, nigga. if they deem that they need your blood at that moment in time. We all got social securities to the system. You're part of the stock market for their purposes. Be grateful, man. You was a child at one point. You was in your most vulnerable state. Anybody could have snatched you up. Be grateful of your parents, that you had aware enough parents to keep you alive and keep you, in safe care all the way into your adulthood to where you can take care and defend yourself. Be grateful, bro. Any one of us could have got snatched up, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all a story before I get up off of here. When I was in kindergarten, bro, I had this friend. It was a girl, and she was like my best friend. Every time we see each other in kindergarten, we talking, we playing together, all that shit. One day she never showed up to school, bro. I didn't know what it was at the time. And I remember seeing a newspaper about it too. I seen it because my granny used to always get newspapers, and my granny was around during this time. She was still staying in this is when I was living in Mississippi. She was still staying in Mississippi. She was still staying in Mississippi at this time, and she used to always read the newspaper and shit. I remember she had the newspaper, and she died, bro. She got kidnapped and she was raped. Little black girl, light-skinned girl. We was nothing but little kids, bro, in kindergarten. She was kidnapped and raped, bro. And I remember seeing it in the newspaper, and I didn't know what the fuck that word meant at the time. But as I got older, I was like, fuck. Craziest shit ever, bro. You was a kid at one point, bro. Just feel for the other ones out there, man. That's all I ask. You was a kid at one point. Tap into your inner child, bro. Don't ever let that part of you die. But also stay mature too. Don't be too overindulged in your inner child. That's why some niggas don't act their age. You feel me? But yeah, that shit fucked me up, bro. And that shit hurt. Never saw her a day after that. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. She never showed up. I was like, what, When I was old enough to put two and two together, I'm like, fuck. I love y'all, man. Y'all stay on the right path. Keep not educating, but keep increasing your knowledge and intelligence. Keep them. Don't even. I mean, you can say blessings. I really don't give a fuck about words. It's all about your intentions. Niggas be like, oh, don't say bless, because be less. Like, to be honest, it's your intention, bro. You feel me? It's your intention. But if you want another word instead of bless, say harmonize, nigga. Nigga, I'm harmonized right now, nigga. I'm harmonized by the universe. Ooh, nigga. I'm harmonized by the universe. But start saying that, nigga. But keep doing your research, man. Don't take what I say. Don't take what nobody else say on the internet and run with it. Always do your own research, man. Always. You gonna love it. When you do, it's gonna become an addiction. It's gonna become an addiction. Simple. And it's a good addiction to have. To always research your own shit. You feel me? You heard some shit? Let me look at this shit. Oh, that shit. Let me go deeper. Let me see what else I can find out. All that shit. Take care of yourself. Stay away from the demons. Learn them though. Observe and see the shit that they do. Don't let the shit that they do affect you. Just learn the shit that they do. Once you do, you recognize patterns. You able to break them patterns. It don't affect you no more. Now you siphoning their energy. Simple. If they, you gotta think about it. If they can siphon your energy, what makes you think you can't siphon their shit back? I'm just saying. Shit, if you can do it, I can do it too. Nigga, give me my shit back. Fuck you mean, nigga? And it hurt them. And then next thing you know, now you're getting more gifts by being harmonized by the universe. Because you further pushing them energies away. Or even if you pushing them away, you still got some that come to you. Because you now a beacon of light. When you a beacon of light, you attracting moths, all kind of shit. You attracting unknown bugs and all that. That's what I'm saying. When you a beacon of light, you attract everything looking like, oh, what's that over there? The good and the bad, as they call it. Meditate. Always self-reflect. Always give yourself time to sit down and just think on shit, bro. At least once a day. Once a day. Just sit down. 30 minutes to an hour, please. If y'all don't want to meditate, like how a lot of these spiritual motherfuckers is, I have something even better. Just sit down. If you like to smoke, roll you one. If you like to drink, take you a sip and just think, bro. Just sit back and think about your life. Think about everything that happened to you. Your embarrassments, your failures, your successes, your heartbreaks, your tragedies, your traumas, your internal emotions. Think of everything, bro. Think about yourself, your personality, and just self-reflect. You start to unlock something in you. I don't know. I can't really put words on it. Because some shit just ain't meant to have words to it. You feel it. That's the age we stepping in. We not going to be talking as much as we get deeper into the Aquarian age. But if you don't, like I said, you don't want to sit down, close your eyes, and just sit back, just think. Turn you on some music and just think. But don't turn on no crazy shit that's going to get you turned. Just turn you on some shit that's going to make you think. It helps you center yourself. Helps you stay aware. Don't give up on your inner world. Yes, we got all this shit external. We got video games, even the books, all that shit. We got all this shit in the external world. But what about in here, man? What about in here? What about in here? In your stomach too, nigga. What you been eating? I better not catch you eating no McDonald's. You can get the cookies. You cool if it's some cookies, but all that others, you said you got a Big Mac? Oh, we got issues. Don't let me catch you getting some taco. Ooh, don't let me catch you getting some taco hell. Fuck taco hell. Nah, don't do that. You feel me? Well, you know what? I ain't gonna do y'all like that. Do what you want to do. Live your life, but just at least detox the shit, nigga. And don't eat it every day, nigga. Eat that shit once a month. Do it like that. Like, I'm gonna mess with this one time. You feel me? Because I got a little. You feel me? That shit, I ain't gonna lie. Taco Bell a detoxifier in itself, because you gonna shit some shit out regardless. That shit is a laxative. That's what that is. That's a laxative meal. But other than that, though, I appreciate y'all, man. I value y'all. Most importantly, y'all stay in tune, man. Take my shirt off and flexing my muscle. Hey, hold on. I gotta play an outro. We doing outros now. Hold on, we doing outros now. Where is that? I got y'all. I just pulled up the wrong shit, my bad.
Niggas
Let me start. I can't hear shit. Hold on, I gotta turn my headphones on. There we go. We finna do a little outro, guys. That's my muscle. I try like a dog need a muscle. Pretty husband, but I don't wanna fuck him. And I made the beat. You hear that heavenly choir, nigga?
Take my shirt up and flex my my muscle. Yeah, my child like a dog need a muzzle. Yeah, I run up that money, need double. Pussy boy, yeah, you don't want no trouble. Pretty hugs, but I don't wanna fuck 'em. Run the money up, I gotta hustle. Play with me and I pop out your bubble. Niggas snakes and I can't never, niggas snakes and I can't never trust 'em. Niggas talking, I had to go hush 'em. Run this money up straight out of nothing. Tell that bitch that I don't want no cuddle. I got obstacles all in my life. Yeah, I'm jumping over all these hurdles. Mario Kart, we up in that traffic. Throwing shells, I'm shooting these turtles. Kundalini, I'm picking my spirit. Get it in, I can feel that it's nearing. Talk to you, yeah, I hope that you, talk to you, yeah, I hope that you hearing. If they trying to come take one of mine, get them going, no trace disappearing. Oh God, a nigga ain't lying. Punch in, sometimes I write lyrics. Came from mud, I came out that dirt. Put in muscle, I put in that work. Wanna fuck and she left in her skirt. Come for me and I do your ass worse. And you might just get put in that hearse. Play with me and you might end up cursed. Special beam on the cannon, it burst. Put an arc in her back like a curve. Make my wave, I know how to surf. In that field, this shit not no turf. SRT, yeah, that bitch going skirt. Drifting up here, that bitch rather swerve. And you know I won't fall last, cause a nigga gotta come at first. And I can't stay on my ass, yeah, I gotta put in all this work. I just came in the game with no protection, I birthed a new scene. I drip all white, I feel like the Pope, I'm fresh and so clean. I told Brody, you gotta keep that cup and stop sipping that lean. I told Brody, you gotta stop popping perks and stop popping them beans. This shit light work on God, nigga. Real nigga, no fraud, nigga, no cap. I'ma keep spitting that real shit in that heat all year until I die and go to my grave. Take my shirt off and flex my muscle. Yeah, my child like a dog need a muzzle. Yeah, I run up that money, need double. Pussy boy, yeah, you don't want no trouble. Pretty hugs, but I don't wanna fuck 'em. Run the money up, I gotta hustle. Play with me and I pop out your bubble. Niggas snakes and I can't never, niggas snakes and I can't never trust 'em. Niggas talking, I had to go hush 'em. Run this money up straight out of nothing. Tell that bitch that I don't want no cuddle. I got obstacles all in my life. Yeah, I'm jumping over all these hurdles. Mario Kart, we up in that traffic. Throwing shells, I'm shooting these turtles. Kundalini, I'm picking my spirit. Get it in, I can feel that it's nearing.
Peace, y'all. I love y'all, man. Y'all stay in tune. I'll be back with another one.